going to start this video from the best down to the worst because I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste my time. So let's get into it. The Militech Apogee is single-handedly the best simply because of the fact when you fully get it upgraded, it has a 25-second cooldown. It regains 1.5 seconds or 1.6 seconds per kill in the Sandevistan, and at its peak it can stop time or slow time for 8 seconds for 85%. Therefore it's single-handedly the best. Now the way you acquire the Sandevistan is just by getting to level 40, and you can get it by any Ripper Dog. You can also find it as a rare iconic drop, but that's really rare. Now what I said for the Apogee also applies for the Militech Falcon. You also only acquire it after level 40 at any Ripper Dog or loot boxes. Pretty sure you can get it if you're below level 40. You're only gonna get some random piece of cyberware. That aside, second best, simply because it stops time for way longer. Its cooldown is almost as good, and the damage it makes you do is just great. And on top of that, it also recovers its cooldown for about half a second every time you get a kill while it's active, similar to the Apogee. The Dynalar is one of my personal favorites because you can acquire it at level 10 at any Ripper Dog. Every 10 level it increases its tier. It starts at tier 2. It slows down by 50%, which is fairly solid, and for good duration too. For about 10 to 11 seconds with a cooldown of 30 to 35 seconds. This is of course at its peak with 20 reflex and tier 5++. Now the Zeta Tech isn't that bad, but I really don't fucking like it. You need to be level 20 before you can acquire it. It slows down time for 30%, which is not that good, but if you're mid-air, stops down by 60%, which is a unique little mechanic in and of itself. But for level 20, it is not better than the Dynalar. Now, with such a cool name, you would expect the Warp Dancer to be better, but the Warp Dancer is unarguably the worst Sandevistan in the game. It used to be good before, well, for me, I didn't like it even before 2.0, but slows down time by 20%, and stats it gives, or the bonuses it gives, are really not that great. They're only mainly defensive, and they're not even that good to begin with. With a cooldown of 70 fucking seconds, yeah, I'm not buying that shit, gang. In conclusion, this video is primarily for myself, so whenever I lose the knowledge or whenever I stop playing Cyberpunk and when I come back to it, I will look back on this video. But I hope it helps, anybody who's first playing the game. Yeah. Bye.